welcome everybody. Welcome to this Lionsgate portal of 2024. It's an 888 portal. If you look at it from numerology, 2024, if you take the sum of each number, you get an 8, right? So we have 888. A very powerful portal. Lionsgate is when the Earth, the Sun, and Sirius, Orion align. And so these are times when we have really, really powerful cosmic energies coming in. And that's what we're going to experience today. I'm going to give you a little energy update about what I'm perceiving and how that supports us on our journey, how we can co-create with these energies and what we are invited to maybe look into. And also we'll do an activation and healing light language transmission. So, yay, hello from New York. That's beautiful. Yeah, why not everybody just let us know where you're coming in from. Yes, beautiful, beautiful energy. So, I will be sharing in a moment. These energies are really, really potent, very, very powerful. And the way I perceive them is I always get like a mix between inner knowing, clairvoyance, and also clairsentience. So I feel some things. And I want to invite you all to whatever I say and whatever anyone else says, always check with your own heart, check with your own intuition, and take that which resonates and leave anything that doesn't. Okay. And as always, I want to start with an intention. And you can join me by putting your hands on your heart, becoming really present for a moment in your body. And then let's make the intention that everything that's being shared today and here is in the highest good of everyone who registered, everyone who's watching this, who will ever watch this beyond space and time, and in the highest good of all that is. And so it is. Thank you. Good. For those of you who do not know me, or maybe new to me, maybe you have subscribed to my Lemurian whale activation, maybe you've seen me somewhere else, subscribed to something, or saw this somewhere, and you subscribed just for this, and you're experiencing me for the first time. My name is Natasha Stojanovic. I'll be guiding you through this experience. And I am a mother, I'm a mentor. You could call me an awakening facilitator. And I am also an Ocean Light Language channel. And I mainly work with light workers, healers, way showers, leaders of the new earth, those who are here to live as embodied love and to share their amazing sacred medicine with the world. And I support them by helping them activate their soul blueprint so that they can embody it. That's also part of the work and a big part of the work. Because we can, we can get all these beautiful light activations, but if we don't embody them, and embodying is on one hand having the tools to embody them, and on the other hand, it's releasing everything that we are not. So all the conditioning that keeps us from really living our true nature, our true soul blueprint. And then, of course, what are the steps that we take and how do we express that which we truly are and how do we bring it into the world? So that's in a nutshell how I support people. Good. So let's go into the energies. So maybe you wish to tune in as well and see, like, when you tune from your heart, when you tune into these energies, maybe you have already, or what have you experienced in the days up to today, because the Lionsgate portal is not just one day, it's several days. And then see how that resonates or how you can make sense with what I'm saying and what you have experienced. So the way it's being shown to me is a very crystalline, clear, golden energy. And that's really important, that golden part. I'll get to that in a moment. And it's very streamlined, very clear, and it's cutting through the noise. that energy is really cutting through the noise of all that we're not and all that's not in our highest good. And it's also an energy, like what the other part of it that's coming through is a very strong heart activation. Like there's like this crystal clear energy that I can see in the hearts. And the third part that I'm being shown that these cosmic energies are bringing in for us and opening the opportunity for is a combination. And I'll get into what that means. So don't worry, it's just like what I see. It's a combination of the three dantians in Chinese medicine. They don't work with chakras. They work with dantians, or that's the concept. And the dantians are like three main energy centers. And one is you might call it the third eye. It's actually that, that highest connection. Like in chakras, you would maybe take the upper three chakras, and that will be the higher dantian, the upper dantian. And then the lower dantian is approximately where your sacral is. So it's a little bit underneath your navel and in your body, within, behind that. And that is the place where we can actually store energy for our body to use. So that is what they do. When you do like Tai Chi or Qigong, you will always store that energy in your lower dantian, so you'll have it for when you need it. And actually, you can also tune through the lower dantian. Is what I've experienced is you can tune into the whole cosmos, and it's just amazing how that brings that connection to the earth as well. So it's like taking the lower 2-3 chakras, right, and combining that into one. And then the middle dantian is, of course, the heart center, which is where all of that merges, and which is what these energies right now I feel are bringing in a lot. So it's that merging everything in the heart center, in our heart power. And so what does that actually mean? This stream of consciousness, this crystalline clear golden consciousness. And so when I tuned in, is the first thing is that we're invited to merge heaven and earth. What does that mean again? So as light workers, as healers, we're often on that path of awakening. We're often in these higher realms. We love to play in these multidimensional realms, and they are amazing, and we need them. It's the magic that we need in our lives. However, this energy is inviting us to bring the formless into form. It's really like saying, okay, now is the time. What is it that you really wish to create? Who is it that you really wish to be? And how do you bring your dreams into physical reality? And the energies are really inviting us to, we're always co-creating with them. It's not like, oh, this energy is here and it's just going to happen. For some, it will. For some areas, it might. But mainly we're invited to, hey, embody that and bring it into physical reality. And so it's about really taking inspired action. What that means is you might have been, for you, it might have been that you're dreaming about traveling the world with your family or alone or with somebody. It might be that you're dreaming about writing a book. It might be that you want to live somewhere else. It might be that you want to bring your soul's body of work to more people. And so merging heaven and earth is really putting the focus on, okay, and what's your first step now? And what's the action that you're going to take? And what is your first priority? So it's that golden aspect of the light that I'm seeing is showing me very much, it's like that clear connection to the divine and to the earth, and how it's supporting us to do that. But we need to take the actions. We need to get really clear about what is it that we want, and to release what's holding us back. Maybe it's fear. I remember when I had the dream to be more by the ocean, to leave where I was living, which was landlocked, and to go with my son and be by the ocean. I would have dreamed about it for a long, long time. I also talked about it for a long, long time, but for a long, long time, I didn't take action, right? So I didn't take the steps to do it. I didn't, put my things in storage and just leave, because there were many fears in the way, like the fear of being abandoned by my family and friends, like the fear of, am I a good mom if I do that, and so on. So it's really that part of inviting us to look into it and then take action. And the other thing that might be happening is that you have complex dreams. For instance, you might have a dream to open a healing center somewhere and to do that with a loved one. And then you might even be dreaming that, maybe you're right now experiencing a bit of challenges with your well-being. And so in that dream, you see yourself fully alive and fully vital. And so it's a complex dream when you imagine that. And for that, the energy is asking, what is your first priority right now? And to focus on that. And in particular, we women, and you can make a comment and raise your hand if you know that. Me, for sure, I'm like that. We can have all these creativity projects. We're so creative. We have this idea and that idea, and I could do this. And then sometimes we forget to prioritize and to start putting these things into action, because there's so many dreams and our energy gets distracted. Okay, let me know if that makes any sense to you. And if you have any questions, feel free to put it in the comments. So the second aspect, because we were talking a little bit about, if there's something in the way, why we don't take action, is that heart power. We're really invited into our heart power. As always, it's nothing new. However, it feels like many, and that's what I felt also in the field, is like many have experienced things, and lately, let me know if you can relate, the connection to your heart might have been a little bit wonky, let's call it like that, or you might feel that your heart has closed a little bit, that you're not as open as you used to be. And so we're really being called to come back to our hearts and to allow ourselves to release what's keeping us in that blockage and to really open up. So and the energy is really clear that there is so much support for opening our hearts and being in our hearts. And also, as many of you might be aware, whether you are watching the news or not, we're all feeling what's going on in the world. As above, so below, as within, so without. And as we're feeling all of that chaos, it's only natural that, sometimes we would just draw back. Our nervous system gets out of alignment. And so the heart starts to close. So opening it up. Heart coherence is one of the main tools that we have to really be in our heart and connect with feelings of joy and gratitude and love and compassion, including for ourselves. And so that's the heart power activation. Also, it's calling us into divine neutrality. I just want to say that as a reminder, because there's so much divide going on. And I love to say, as the world is dividing, we are uniting. We're uniting, we're staying in divine neutrality. And it's going to be increasingly important to hold that frequency and to hold that light with everything that's going on. The rest of 2024, there will be a lot of things coming up, a lot of chaos in the world. So we're really invited to come back to our unity, come back to our divine neutrality, and holding that space of unconditional love and non-judgment, which, by the way, does not mean to not discern. So we're really into discernment, right? But not judgment, not for ourselves and not for anyone else. So how I put that into action in my life is, for instance, I would see something like lately, just what happened is that Alan Watts, if you know about him, the Sea Shepherd person, he's like a environmental activist, and he got arrested, and there was a petition to help him be free. And so, yes, I do sign the petition, but I do not allow myself to be drawn into who is bad and who is right and who is wrong. It's just, for me, it's clear. Yes, I want him to be free. I love what he does. And I feel that it's not, it's not right from my human experience that somebody can be arrested for actually saving the whales and the planet, right? However, I'm not going to go into that's bad or good. I'm just going to sign because that's my discernment, and then I'm letting it go, right? So that's just a little example. This is how I put these things into action. Okay, good. And so the three dantians, the merging, it's all really inviting us into focus. Okay. And I really want to stress that, because our nervous systems are really stressed, right? With everything going on. There's a lot going on. There's no other word to say it, right? So it's our responsibility to take care of our nervous systems, to come back to calm. And whenever you feel like you're distracted, because you remember I said this energy is cutting through the noise. So it's, how can you cut through the noise? How can you stay focused on what is your first priority? What is it that you really wish to create? What is the action that you're taking? And is this serving you? Is it serving you? Maybe it's a conversation with someone who's a lot into drama. How can you lovingly set your boundary and go like, okay, that's not what I want. What is it that I want? That's not what I want. How can I have what I want? Like really consciously stepping into that creator power. We are divine, infinite creators. And part of that is really through our focus. How can we keep the focus on who we are, and why we're here, and what we wish to create? This is the main aspect of this golden, crystalline, beautiful light that's inviting us into really more of who we are and why we're here. Okay. I wrote down a few questions that I would like to share with you, just if you wish to write them down. Let me just find them. Yeah, here they are. So if you have something to write, you can do that. So some of them are said already. It's like what do you really wish to create? And what's your first priority? And what's your next step? And then daily, what are you focusing on? Are you distracted? And if so, how can you regain your focus? And what does it come back? What does it take, sorry, to come back to your focus? Related to your heart power and to really activating your soul blueprint. And we're going to do an activation just now. Remember who you are in truth. That's one thing that's coming through. And you can do that during the day. Go like, okay, remember who I am in truth. What conditioning is not serving you anymore? And you're ready to release it. And then let your heart lead the way. Are you in your heart? It's what you're doing, what you're engaging with, coming from love, from joy, from gratitude, from play, from compassion? And how can you align with these energies over and over again? Okay. Good. These are the the aspects of that focus, merging heaven and earth, and bringing your dreams into the world with a regulated nervous system, with a lot of vitality and joy. So, moving into the activation, you don't need to do anything. All you do is just be in your heart, and I'll lead you into your heart, I'll lead you into your body, relaxation, everything, because only when we're relaxed, we can expand. When we're stressed, we contract and it doesn't work. When our muscles are tense, it's just like whatever the body does, you can't have a tense body and an expanded mind. That's really hard. Don't know anybody who can do that. So I will go first into relaxation, leading us into our heart. And all you need to do is just notice. You just notice whatever you perceive. And so what might you perceive? You might perceive, you might perceive actually light, you might perceive codes, you might perceive colors, you might go somewhere and receive messages, but you might also just be in your body and be in your heart and not perceive anything. And that does not make it better or worse. It's just as valuable. I've had some of the most powerful healing experiences and activation experiences when I thought I felt nothing. And then 3 days later, I realized, oh, something has shifted here. So just asking you to just notice and not judge and allow. And as I'm saying allow, just know that we're doing that which is in the highest good of you and all. And you can yourself set the intention. I'm accepting only that which is the most gentle for my body, for my heart, for my soul, for my beingness, and which is in the highest good of me and all that is. That's my intention for you, and you can set it yourself. Okay, good. In that case, I'm inviting you into the activation. You can also lie down or you can sit, whatever is comfortable for you. I'm inviting you to, if you're sitting, put your feet on the ground, maybe even take your shoes off, because it's really hard to connect if we have rubber underneath our soles. If you feel comfortable, and just align your bodies. Your head is over heart, your heart is over your pelvis. Okay, and then just tune into your body. Just scan your body for a moment. From head to toe. And just notice, for instance, in your face, if you have any tension, to release it. In your jaw in particular. And then in your neck, in your back. On the front side of your body. Your shoulders. Your arms. Your hands. Wherever you feel tension, you just let go. And then into your hips. And just notice whether you're using some muscles that you don't need right now. And moving into your thighs, knees, shins and calves, and your feet, toes. And wherever you feel some tension, you just let go. Aligning your head with your heart with your pelvis. And then slowly shift your attention to your breath. And just feel your breath. And just feel, where does your body move as you're breathing in and as you're breathing out? And how is your breath? Is it shallow? Is it slow? Is it deep? And just allow it to shift if it wants to. Maybe it wants to deepen, maybe. Maybe you want to sigh. And you'll be hearing me speak light language quite soon. If you're new to light language, just stay relaxed and know that it's nothing to understand with your mind. It is a transmission of frequency, sound, light, energy, and information. And your higher self will choose what is in your highest good. And then slowly move your attention into your heart space. And if that is difficult, you can imagine a beautiful, beautiful elevator from above your head and then from your head going down. And you're going in that elevator and coming from your head through your throat and all the way down into your heart. And as you're in your heart, it just dissipates. And you're in that beautiful heart space of yours, your pure heart light. And then imagine breathing in through your heart center in the middle of your chest, the energy center of your heart. And allowing the breath to go all the way down into your belly, just as if it was entering through your heart center and exiting through your heart center. And just staying with your awareness in your heart. If your mind wants to go somewhere else, just bless it and come back into your heart. And we're calling in all the beings of the highest light that are here to support us. The earthly realms, calling in the animal and the plant kingdom, calling in the elementals, the elements, the angelic realms, the ascended masters, the galactic beings of light, the ocean light and her beings, the ocean council of light. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Only the beings of the highest light that are here for our highest good and the highest good of all are welcome in this space. Creating a beautiful space of healing and activation. Chuakatia kokoranaya ia sukututuarana eshukututurayana kia kokorana katataya. Katataya. Yes, just stay in your heart. Sikorana kate sukurayane. Just through your awareness. Sayaya. Sayara nakututu. Sikora nakatutua. Sikora nakatutuara nakate ashkatutuaya. Itakutora, iakukira nakatutu. Sayanakatu, sayanakatu, sakatatayana, katatayana, katatayana. And as you're breathing in and out through your heart, just imagine that heart light going up as if you could look from your heart through your body all the way up. You look very high up through your crown, And you see this beautiful, beautiful light, beautiful golden crystalline white light, the purest light you've ever seen, coming down, spiraling down into your crown. And it's very gently a profound, some of the clearest light you've ever seen, the most magical, beautiful, divine light, and allowing it to come in, inviting it to come in, as is in your highest good and most gentle for your being. Coming into your third eye, into your higher upper dantian, sisurana shatuarana katataia kokiashkututua, clearing, cleansing, purifying, resetting, restoring, regenerating, and activating you to your highest divine blueprint now. Shuaranakata, coming down through your throat and into your heart space. It's home in your heart, home in your heart, home in your heart. Sikushkataranairanakashika, auranakatitia, sukututu, 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 ranakatea, ranakashkita, ushiktia, kakoya, ranakatushkatarana. And allowing it to flow down through your body into your lower dantian, sikushkatara, nakotira, nakata, resetting, restoring, regenerating, clearing, cleansing, purifying, and activating Sura Nakata to your highest divine blueprint, Yarshara Nakata, and allowing your lower dantian to light up together with your upper dantian and your heart, seeing the three lights, Sikushkatarana, and allowing that light to go all the way down through your feet, all the way down into the core of Mother Earth, Sirana Shua Kakirana Kototua, Isaktuarana, through all the layers, Sirana Shakatu, just allowing it, Sikosharana Inanakote, Ayanakato, observing it, noticing, Sikoshayana, whatever you're being shown, it's okay. And allowing it to go all the way down, 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 down into the crystalline core of Mother Earth, Sirana Shakatotua, connecting you with her crystalline core, connecting you with her crystalline divine grid, her pure divine original grid, Siarana Shukateana, O Aranakatata, and allowing it to come back up and to connect you with your body and your crystalline divine grid, your original blueprint, Siarana Shuakakiaranakata. And as this light is coming up, it's coming up throughout your whole body and coming out from your head, creating a beautiful, beautiful circle in all directions and down from the other side of the earth through her core, entering back into your body. And you're seeing this beautiful, beautiful torus field that is meeting in your heart, from energies going up and energies going down, and they're meeting in your heart. And your heart activating allowing all that's hurtful, all that's been wounding, all that is not who you truly are, and that is not the highest expression of your beautiful heart, to just be washed away through a beautiful, beautiful wave of pure ocean light. Sikosharana, just imagine it, just allowing it. Shiarana kototoa, iyakoshiana, and opening your heart for compassion. Sikosharana, compassion for yourself. Sisuranainanakite. And giving yourself that love. It was hard, it was difficult. Whatever it was for you that closed your heart, feeling that love for yourself, feeling that compassion for yourself, for your human self, the human self that we often forget, that we forget to take a break and say, hello, how are you? I love you. And doing it now, Sikosha, talking to all parts of us, all the parts related to any and all closure of the heart. I see you, I acknowledge you, and I love you. Yes, there has been things happening, and I can acknowledge those as well. And you can let this be your words or speak after me, however you feel most comfortable. All of that is over now. All of that is over now, and I am here, and I love you, and I see you, and I'm here for you. all the parts that are not yours. We're now sending back to light. We're now sending it back to pure and unconditional love, to divine source light frequencies, the light of the divine. Siarana Shakato, sending it back now for that which is in the highest good of all. Siakosharanakata. It's happening now, and so it is. Sukuranakata. And the parts that are you, that are yours, giving them love, telling them it's over. Whatever happened, it's over, and you can relax now. And allowing that part to relax, allowing that part to remember the truth of the love and the light that you are, the unity, calling back all soul fragments, completely healed, completely healed, completely healed, back to you now. Iakosherana, Iakokierana, Iakokierana kototoana. Choo. Allowing all those parts of you to feel loved, to feel seen, to feel acknowledged. Complete, they are all completely healed, invited back into you. So taking them back into your body, into your field, into your expression, into your body, into your field. Wherever they belong, they know their spot, they know their place. Whole and complete, whole and complete, whole and complete. Choo 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 choo. Shikatara na na na. I'll just see if anything else wants to come through. Oh yeah, the whales are chiming in. The whales are inviting you to feel their presence in your heart space. So just through your heart, knowing that your third eye is open, your connection to the earth is here. And now you can merge it all in your heart. And through the presence in your heart, just allowing the whale energy to arise. And feel their unity, consciousness, feel their divine, unconditional love for all of you. We see you, we are here for you. And we want to remind you to take back your power and be here for yourself. That compassion that you feel from us, that heart opening that you feel when you connect with us, the heart opening and joy that you feel when you connect with our cousins, the dolphins, the crystalline, beautiful beings that you call dolphins, the gratitude that you can connect to when you have encounters, whether they be multidimensional or in this physical realm, when you swim with us, when you see us from a boat. All of these experiences that open your heart, it is you feeling these feelings. And we want to invite you to take back your power and have that same compassion, that same love, that same reverence and awe and respect for yourselves. As you feel our presence in your hearts, we're inviting you to feel that same feeling towards yourselves. And remember, in those moments when you feel most stressed, when you feel like you did something wrong, when you're asking yourself whether you're good enough, whether you're less than, whether you are perfect enough, and all these human expressions that you have at times, to remember the love for that part which is asking, for that part which is feeling something else but love. So we're inviting you into compassion for yourself, into forgiveness for yourself. Wherever you are, whatever you do, however you express, we love you and we do not judge you ever. Your power is in your heart. Your power is in your ability to feel love. Love will guide you into your own discernment of what is right for you and for you only. And that is okay. Ishura naina nakotea kokoa. Chukatara. Chukate, ukate, ukashiara na kushiara na kututua. Chura na shukatitia koko, ashukatutua. Ashukatutua katea nakata. Anchoring that self-compassion, anchoring that love now into your heart. And there's also the invitation that if it's helpful for you to connect with that feeling through the whales, through the dolphins, through anything that you love to play with, to experience, to do that, and to do that many times during the day. Taking a deep breath in through your heart space, as if breathing through your heart all the way into your belly. And letting it go. Taking another deep breath in. And releasing. And with the next breath, really focusing that energy into your belly as you're breathing in, just allowing that life force to come in through your heart, be infused with that light, with the love, with the multidimensional awareness of your heart, with the guidance of your heart, and coming all the way into your belly, knowing that it can from there move into every cell of your being. And we're also invited to do that. So right now, when you're breathing in through your heart, allowing that light to go all the down in your belly, all the way down in your belly, and from there to disperse into every cell of your being. So every heart of every cell is lighting up right now with this information. Every cell in your being, your DNA, the waters in your cells, everything is connecting with that love, that unconditional divine love and light. And remembering that frequency. Okay. And then taking another deep breath in. Feeling it and releasing. And with your eyes still closed, getting aware of your body. Scanning your body one more time and just feeling the difference. What does your body feel like now? What does your face feel like? Your jaw, your neck? What do your shoulders feel like? Your arms? What does your heart feel like right now? What does the front side and your back feel like? Your hips? Your legs? Your shins, your calves, your feet? How connected do you feel to the earth? How expanded do you feel in your energy? Maybe you wish to expand your energy even a little bit more, just by your intention. Opening your field, if that feels aligned. And knowing that as you're filling that field with your beautiful, pristine, divine energy, And pristine is a word that just dropped in. So with your pristine energy, nothing else can come in. And you can also make the intention. This is my bubble of love, and I'm allowing only love to come in. Love and above. Siarana shuaka kiarana kote. Chukatarana kayakate. Feel into your field. And then one more time, the support underneath your body. So we're really coming back to the here and now, connecting to your breath, feeling your breath. What is it like right now? Just without changing anything. Just feeling it. Okay, feeling the support and orienting yourself in the room. Maybe you want to move your body a little bit, wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe you want to stretch. And whenever you feel ready and here, you can open your eyes. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. How are you all doing? I hope you're well. You can let me know in the comments. I have a few important things to share, but first I wish to share about this transmission. It was very, it was this really interesting combination of that which I shared, like this grounded expansiveness, and it was like this of courseness to this energy. It was just like, this is it, and of course that's how it is. There was not much translation to be done. It was just flowing through very purely. And it felt like, you know, that the simplicity, it's like really that invitation of taking back our power and finding the flow in the simplicity. I don't know if I can translate that really well. That's a translation now from me. But it was really that, you know, simplicity. Sometimes we are in that, oh, these beautiful activations, and then we see, I don't know what, and we see our past life as a priestess in Egypt, and we get this key, and it's beautiful. And I love doing these transmissions as well. The way I work is I do whatever comes through. I don't choose in advance. And so this is what came in. I came in with such an of courseness, with such a clarity, with such a, you know, synergistic energy that it was just, here, this is what we're doing. And I loved it very much. So beautiful, powerful energy. I feel wonderful and expanded. Lovely. Thank you. Feel the full light and divine knowledge. Beautiful. See hearts, intense and beautiful. Yes. Thank you. I see a lot of hearts. Thank you all. Yeah. Beautiful. So some things that I want to share is, number one, after activations, just a reminder, always drink lots of pure, high quality water. Our body needs to integrate, and water is the number one tool that helps us integrate. Okay. To keep, also give your body the opportunity to detox through the body, because it's also releasing what we don't need. What's not aligned with what we received right now needs to go. So my invitation is also to observe yourself over the next days and weeks. There might be patterns coming up. There might be beautiful experiences coming up. We don't know. Just notice, right? It can go many ways. If you have something less than just beautiful, anything that's bothering you, anything that comes up like an old pattern, an old fear, an old trauma that you thought you had released, do not judge it as bad. You're not falling back. It is just that sometimes very deep layers that have been stored in our cellular memory, in the waters of our cells, our DNA, partly from what we received from our ancestors as well, that gets stored in our DNA often. It wants to leave. It's now ready to go. So take it from that perspective. No, it's okay. If you need help, receive help. And if you know how to move through and you feel confident, then do that. Also, listen to your body. You might need more sleep, or you might want to go and run or walk in the forest or go to the beach for a swim, whatever that is for you. Just listen to your body, whatever it tells you, as always. And if you wish, support what I have right now going on only till August 16th. I have a 50%, over 50% actually, offering for a private session, a full private session, a soul alignment session, where we can dive deeper from whether what you experienced here or anything else that you're coming with, where I can support you to reconnect more with your blueprint, to release what's holding you back, and to activate to the next level and see what are my next steps. So getting also crystal clear, if I could say it. I need some water moment. Crystal clear clarity of where you're heading, what's holding you back, and what your next steps could be. So that is an offering. You'll receive that in the email if you signed up for this. If you're watching that in any other place, then it's going to be underneath this video. I will release this on YouTube, but be sure this is on speaker view for me, so there will be only me and nobody will see who was here and who wasn't here, so we can keep privacy. I find just that it's really important for the world and for all of us to come back to our hearts. And therefore, I was actually guided to put this open on YouTube. However, we are energetically in a clear space that I set up for this. So this stays for those who have registered. So don't worry about that. Okay. And one more thing that I'd like everybody to know, it's the last thing, is I am right now working on a absolutely new program. It's going to be the Ocean Light Academy for light workers, way showers, healers, and those who are here to lead the way in this new paradigm. And we're going to go really deep into aligning with our soul blueprint and really being able to live it, connect with our highest divine guidance, and receive guidance for our next step. So it's really about empowerment, taking back our power from whatever is holding you back. And we will be going into all the deep things like really self-love, forgiveness. We go into the fear of being seen and criticized and abandoned, whether that's from your family, loved ones, or the unknown people. If you step up and go out with your body of work, we'll go into the self-doubt and heal that. So we will heal these things and really amp up and activate our guidance and why we're here. And so if you're interested in that, if you're not on my list, get on my list so you will know when it starts. We're starting in September. And feel free to shoot me a message if you are connected already through my email. And also, yeah, I will send you a link in the email when it will be ready, so you know how you can connect to that. Good. I will close the official transmission now and the recording. And if anyone has a question, I will stay on and I will answer your questions. So thank you everybody for being here. And one more thing, if you're watching this on YouTube and you liked it, then like it, share it, and make it available for more people. Okay, thank you very much. And I'll talk to you again. Bye-bye.